Let's get ready to rumble! Today we will be playing Ace 10 Nordics. Hey Misty, how you doing? I am Kermito Miyochi of Kermito Gaming, and yes, once again, we will be playing East 10 Nordics. So, doing good. How are you? Good. Let's see, I believe I've got, what is it, first time playthrough in, so yeah. Pick up where I left off? No. Okay. I have played the demo of this game. My housemate is moving out today, so at some point I will need to do a BRB type thing to just help him move a table out. Other than that, I should be here. Ooh, excuse me. Most of the time. Yeah. Again, did I play it? Yeah, no, I'll be playing I've played the demo of this game, so played up to a certain point, so a lot of it will not be new information to me, but after a point, yeah, everything will be, no, you know, where the demo would have cut off. Oh god, yeah, especially the income he brought me. Oh.
Each of us is as free as a bird, with not a single restraint tying us down. But with age come the varied shackles that bind, clipping away at our wings, feather by feather. In time, we long for a return to the freedom we once knew. But the truth is, we can return to those days whenever we so choose.
Yeah, but my housemate should only need help with the one item. Everything else is, well, most of the furnishings he was utilizing were mine, so not moving a lot in terms of that. Clothing, though, oh yeah.
Is this weather perfect or what? The brisk ocean breeze, the wide open sea, smells like a new journey on our horizon. I gotta say, I'm glad I took you up on your offer, Adol. Being stranded on Asteria for so long was really getting to me.
I'm glad I asked you to come.
Same. This has me even more pumped than all the way back when I first left my hometown. It's been a wild ride since then, but that doesn't make me any less grateful to you. I can hardly remember the last time I felt this chipper.
Adol! Dogi! So this is where you two were. I never dared dream I'd get to see the actual ocean in person. Even now, it's difficult to believe a vessel this large is capable of floating upon its waves. What manner of sorcery is this?
I guess this is all one big culture shock for someone born and raised on Ys. Dr. Flair here is even giddier than me.
That I am. In my view, being on the surface instead of above it is a miracle in itself. To say nothing of the unprecedented chance it's given me to search for the original strain of Selcetan flower.
Selcetan flower? That's the name of a type of medicinal herb, right? It's native to the Great Forest on the Gallia-Hispani border or something.
Indeed it is. I couldn't very well rest on my heels after hearing that's where you two were headed. The prospect of seeing it in its natural habitat was ample reason to climb aboard.
Your get-up and go could put even Adol to shame. But be sure to mind your health, okay? At the rate you're going, you'll end up fainting in sheer bliss the second you stumble onto those flowers.
Well, frankly speaking, that scenario's all but guaranteed.
Well, we won't be arriving in Salsetta for a long while yet. Might as well kick back a bit and enjoy the ride for now, don't you think?
Okay. New adventure. Okay. Oh boy. A little bit of stick drift. 1 second. Okay. Did that fix it? Little bit. Yeah, okay, that's good. Uh-oh. I'm not touching the controller, but that's happening. Oh. USB. Okay, let's try that again. Annoying. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Ugh, and it starts mucking up again. This man seems to be the ship's captain. Now might be a good chance to strike up a conversation.
Ah, a passenger. Having a pleasant voyage, I hope.
Wubba dubba lub lub. Hey, Strack.
For a boy your age.
Switch then? Yeah. Playing on the Switch controller. You appear to be a seasoned traveler. Guess you could say that.
So my hunch was correct. This may be
Playing
no
this game on
surprise.
Switch. I think it's on Switch, but I am playing on
Extraordinary
PC.
sights coming up shortly.
Just using the Switch Pro controller.
Oh, what's that over there?
Mountains? No, wait.
Pickle
Those
Strack.
are islands.
Attention all passengers.
Yeah.
I am your captain, Victor LaSalle. Allow me to express my gratitude to you for sailing with us on the Adamas today. If you look to our left-hand side, you'll find
Classic
Nobelia
Nintendo,
Gulf,
yeah.
famous for its sprawling archipelago.
Actually, I think I recently got a longer cord that would allow me to use a PS4 controller instead. Problem then, though, is that none of the controls would flip. Come to think of it, that would mean I'll probably need to actually alter the controls anyway. Since the last time I played the demo of this game, it was on the Xbox controller. And the controls
This
seem to be
current bout of clear weather
split.
lets us see the myriad patches of land,
So,
both large
gonna be
and
annoying with
small,
that.
populate these waters. It will be quite some time yet before the ship arrives at our destination in Salsetta. So until then, we invite you to bask in this scenic tapestry of blue seas and beauteous islands. Understood. Let's make haste.
My word, what a magnificent sight.
Obelia Gulf, huh? Sure doesn't disappoint. That reminds me, Adol. You said you were looking for a western archipelago before you came to Asteria, right? There any chance this might be... Whoa! Little close for comfort, don't you think? How's a guy supposed to take in the sights like this? Hey, Adol.
Dun 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 dun.
Men, prepare to hunt. Behold thy foes with steady hearts. Fear not thy fate, for life and death are the deities to decide. Those who fall with valor shall be ushered into their divine kingdom. Now,
can't be! Pirates!
So he did hire mercenaries.
Shield wall! Charge!
Stay behind us, Doc.
Right. Thank you.
Oh? You another one of them mercs?
Bit on the puny side, ain't he? Sure you know which way to hold that thing, little fella?
What a joke. The big lug behind him would be more worth our time.
What difference does that make? You've still got a blade at the ready either way. Enough chit-chat. Let's make this quick.
Har! Yar! Yar, me hearties! Let's sail for adventure! Let's see. Y to perform an attack, and right stick to lock on. Okay. Why are you moving that way, dude? Great. Let's see. Okay. Convenient button for a dodge. Okay, I might swap the controllers around. I can't remember exactly what the problem with the other one is, but we'll find out.
You're in for it now.
Those people have a lot to learn about shield walls.
How long does it take to handle one
The circular
sword
shields
trying to
leave a
play
lot less
bodyguard?
holes for arrows to go in. Use square shields instead. Look at Roman shield walls.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Hey, it's a video game. Are you expecting that much realism?
Fine then. I'll take care of him myself.
Guard. No, is this not working? There we go. I think I remember the issue with this controller. And it's not responsive. Okay.
Done saying your prayers? You're pretty skilled.
Looks like someone needs a new controller. Yeah, it does.
What a fuss for one small fry.
Try not to lose that red head of yours, kid.
Bad timing.
Princess,
I'll make do for now, but yeah.
I must ask that you stand down. That boy appears to be no more than a passenger.
What?
We have already apprehended the captain. Right this way.
Fucking crazy. But controllers today cost more than a new AAA game. Fucking crazy.
So those
Yeah.
are pirates. This is my first time encountering them in the flesh.
Oh boy, we're in a real jam now.
Do wonder what's actually ultimately wrong with this controller, though.
Captain Victor LaSalle. I thought we had an agreement. There's a toll
well.
for sailing these waters. And you
I'm in the same boat. I like PS4 controllers because baby-sized hands. But I don't want to pay £6, £60 for one and want
We
it
both already
wireless.
know how this goes. Any
It-
room you had
just
to
the connection
pay
between
was
the damn
forfeit the
controller,
minute
isn't
you put
it?
Those mercenaries on your
Because
payroll.
they include so much bullshit into them. Yeah, include so much bullshit into them. We don't need rumble.
Those are
We
no
don't
mere
need
pirates.
touch features. We don't need gyro
They're the
mechanics.
Volta
Absolutely.
Seaforce.
Is annoying. Why are you putting all this crap into the controller? We just need buttons that fucking work. And that just don't keep disconnecting. Focus on that. We golden. Don't you want don't you want the vibration? Not really. It's a controller, not a sex toy. Shame she can't add her. Shame can't add her as a viewer. Huh? Rumble is the first thing I disable in any game. I hate it. It makes me physically ill. Yeah. Misty is the game. Ah, okay. I was just, but you're right here. You're a viewer. What it? Huh? Is she named after the Pokemon character? Gotcha. Named. Might be a good idea for me to change the color of the text at some point too. Going to be a lot of browns and it doesn't really seem to be too cohesive with purple. That was the name she had when we adopted her. We got her when she was 8 and she's 10 this year. Oh, she's an old lady. Oh, you calling old?
That aside, it would seem we're going to be stranded here for the time being.
Yeah. Who'd have guessed the Adamas was cruising through these waters illegally? Obviously, the captain already paid the ultimate price for that. But I hear they're even seizing his ship as compensation for all those unpaid tolls.
It leads me to wonder what the story is behind this Volta Seaforce. To their credit, they did let Adol loose after determining he was merely a passenger.
Doesn't make those lugs any less high and mighty, though. If they look like pirates and plunder like pirates...
Like Normans, you mean?
Bruce Rack, true.
There are lawless people from the north with incredible seafaring know-how. Word is, they've looted their way not just here, but across the entire North Sea. Raiding towns, pillaging churches, kidnapping innocents. None of it is beneath a Norman. And the Balta Seaforce makes up just one faction.
Elderly baby.
Sounds like your typical pirates to me. How do they get away with it?
I was given to understand that the entire region of Glia fell under Roman Imperial control.
Rumor has it that not even the Empire would dare to defy the Seaforce. The Normans have had an iron-fisted grip on Obelia.
Officer, I would like to report a murder.
Scares us from suffering under Roman rule, but they don't speak for everybody.
Hey, did you hear about what happened to the Adamas?
I did.
Captain LaSalle was treading a dangerous line. He simply reaped what he sowed, if you ask me.
Won't argue with that.
Still, it's hard not to feel for the guy.
Those pirates had no right to waltz in like they owned these waters and demand a toll. Why should any of us have to play along with
Abuda.
their made-up...
Shush! I can sympathize, but that sort of talk is best kept to yourself.
Oh, what did I do to deserve being born in Karnak,
Jesus.
of all places?
I see what you mean. Doesn't sound like they get the warmest reception around here.
As would be
Drake,
the case
I'm
in
pretty
any-
sure one of the
though
rules
this one
in
does
chat
seem to
is
have
to
its
be
fair share of
respectful.
hardships. Now, Adol, though on that subject, there does seem to be quite a bevy of islands here in Obelia Gulf.
Oh, yes, that's true. We locals are so used to the view that it often
Don't
slips
make
our
me put you in
minds.
timeout, Strack.
Reminds me, Missy. These islands wouldn't happen to come with any unusual
I
myths
promise
or-
I won't ban you
Hey,
by accident this
Our
time.
little group's got a special interest in that sort of thing.
Is that your reason for traveling, maybe? I can't guarantee there's anything that'll live up to your expectations.
I accidentally banned him. I was trying to ban a bot, mind you, but he hit enter as I was hitting the ban button, and
Really?
it
No.
pushed his name.
Well,
Like,
legends tell
into,
of what's known as the Sea King's
yeah.
throne. The throne is said to be hidden away on one of the islands here in Obelia Gulf.
Accident.
Supposedly,
Yeah.
whoever
Wouldn't be the
finds and sits
first.
upon it will
I'm
have their
sure.
wishes granted.
People accidentally ban you all the time.
That's some juicy stuff. How about it, Adol? This do anything for you? That's the spirit. We got plenty of time to kill, so what the hey?
Yes, the happiest of accidents.
Hold on a moment. It really is just a story.
Oh, what's the harm? Let them chase their dreams. That's what being young is all about. Heck, back when I was their age, I...
Forgive him. He's had a few ales too many, it seems. Say that throne really exists, though. What would you wish for, Rosalind?
Huh? Me? Well, for our humble little business to prosper, of course. What else?
Brings a tear to my eye, it does.
Renee must be proud. It's easy to see why you're Rooseveri's poster girl.
Makes me want to spend 3 days and nights drinking this tavern down to its last drop. And I do it all with a smile. The more they rake in the cash, the happier Rosalind gets.
How sweet!
I think you've had quite enough for one day. Our apologies for bothering you, gentlemen.
Nah, it's all good.
Like they mentioned, my name is Rosalind. I'm the daughter of the owners. The three of you are going to be lodging with us tonight, right? If you have any issues during your stay, anything at all, just let me know. Of course! Always happy to be of service. Well, I'd better get back to work. Relax and unwind as long as you need.
I do enjoy the games that
Such a capable
don't
young
require
lady.
me to read the
Reminds me
dialogue.
of Lilia back home.
By the way, Adol, I know this Sea King's throne is a big deal and all, but we got some other things to take care of first if we're sticking around. The travel funds we scrounged up were only enough to get us to Salsetta.
Quite right. With that in mind, I plan to pay the local clinic a visit. Upon our arrival, I noticed a flyer that said they were recruiting medical practitioners.
Well, ain't that convenient? Doesn't really solve the issue for us two, though.
Are you youngsters in need of work?
Yeah, you got any leads?
Well, both the harbor and the town militia are hiring at the moment. The docks are always short on labor. I'm certain a brawny fellow such as yourself would be a welcome addition. And the red-haired lad is a swordsman, no? The militia's been on the hunt for temporary recruits, I believe.
No joke? That's great! Thanks for the tip!
Seems we have a few promising...
Yeah, there is the risk of just tuning out, though.
Let's get out there and follow up on them once we're done taking a load off.
Open the main menu with, I'm pro at it. Tuning out. Oh, yeah, golden. She's like, oh, shit, I should be adding some kind of commentary. Ah, you bastard. Stop with the drift, you motherfucker. And there goes the drift again. It's just in and out. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything up here. Okay, that's right. Follow the red icon. Okay.
All right, you two. This is where we split up for now.
Indeed. I'll be heading to the local clinic. I may just take a look around town as well, seeing as we're extending our stay.
Let's aim to meet back up around dinner time then. Adol, I'm guessing you're also gonna...
Me. Seek me.
Adol, you good? A voice? I didn't hear anything. Sure it wasn't just your imagination?
There's no shortage of noises out here. Perhaps you mistook one for somebody speaking to you.
Anyway, back to what I was saying. It's time to start scoping this place out. You probably plan to wander the streets a bit yourself before checking in with the militia, huh, Adol? Catch you both later then.
Okay. Was there a run button
I
though?
gotta say, the quality of these Spanish leather goods is on a whole other level.
One might say the same of Obelian seafood. Rich flavors, firm to the touch. It is simply unparalleled. Rome and Hispani may be at odds.
Good to roll those
but I believe our
R's.
transaction today has proved mutually beneficial.
To be perfectly honest, our middleman here deserves all the credit for making this deal happen.
That attire is here.
Well spotted. I am indeed a Norman. However, I find that being a tradesman suits me far better than waving an axe about.
That's good to know. They say no.
So I'm better than you, Strap.
First-class mariners. No doubt that expertise slots in perfectly with mercantile work.
I'm flattered to hear you say so.
It's thanks to the Balta Sea Force that we're still able to do business like this during wartime. They're the ones who make sure ships from both sides can travel
Indeed.
these waters safely.
Not having those persnickety Roman officials around to stick their oars in has been heaven sent for us as well. I very much look forward to your continued patronage.
Ruining my R's.
Pal.
Not my arse,
And let's
my
not
R's.
forget to keep our friends from the Sea Force in the loop too.
On a separate note, Romes, the militia recently informed me that an incident has blocked the highway out of town. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh,
but
Jesus,
don't
it's
you
already
have an
been 30
important
minutes.
negotiation to attend in that direction?
Yes, not my arse,
Well,
my
well,
R's.
Word gets around fast. It's nothing I'm not aware of. In fact, I've already asked the militia for an update on the situation. Shouldn't be long before they report back.
Oh, there we go. Just hold the button. That'll do it. Okay.
We can't go through here.
with the red hair?
Well, here's an unfamiliar face. You must be one of the passengers from the Adamas. Is everything all right? They didn't hurt you, did they?
Sorry for calling to you out of nowhere like that. We each have a child about the same age as you, so our motherly
Jesus.
instincts kicked in.
Honestly, who do those Balta hooligans think they are, wreaking havoc left, right, and center? They impose an exorbitant toll on every vessel crossing Obelia Gulf, and plunder anyone who flouts it.
Some ships, like the Adamas, will try and make their way through without drawing attention. But when they're found out, they wind up like Captain LaSalle.
Okay. And what happened to him? Why does anybody fight back?
Because ships that do pay the toll get escorted to safety by the Balta Sea Force themselves. In that sense, they do their part to maintain order throughout the Gulf, which is why...
Hey, Suburban Hell, how you doing? First
When
time
all is
here,
said and done,
clearly.
as long as we live here,
Where have you
Ghost Brigand's
been?
word is law.
There are far fewer instances of pillaging
Okay.
than before now. So we can only assume this is for the best. Still,
Stop,
it would be
stop,
nice
stop,
if
stop,
our
stop,
mayor
stop,
could
stop,
put his
stop,
foot down every once in a while.
And they're
I pity the man.
best.
Deal
Oh!
with our complaints
Well,
and
look
Sea
what
Force's
we
demand.
have
Has
here.
between a rock and a hard place.
Don't chat. Don't
Well,
say
that's
anything
what he
for a
signed
bit.
up for when he took on the job.
I'll ban it
Anyway,
right after this
You
scene.
just be sure to stay out of their line of fire.
Sir, the best views are from the madness. Indeed. Okay. And as you'll notice, the sound is cut out for some reason on this, which is why I wanted to wait. Okay, let's bam, bam, bam. Don't say anything, and boom. Done. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Okay, where was I? There we go. Oh, I can't see the chat for some reason. Hold up. Why is that like that? Disappear. There we go. Bloody hell. Okay. Sub, but they banned now. You can't find it out now. Oops. Caps lock. Whatever. I will do. Whatever will I do? Indeed. I might want to change the color of the text in chat, though. Calling all youths a carrier in their... Not a very generous Sally. Now what?
Oh, you got a job for us? Huh? Wait a second. Don't tell me. You're here to sign up for the militia, right? Never seen you around before. But I think we're about the same age. The name's Gren. How about you? Adol, huh? Man, oh man, you've just gotta enlist. We could really use a guy like you. Wait, what's with the long face? Let me guess. The pay's giving you second thoughts. It did used to be slightly better for what it's worth. But the mayor
Always
slashed
missed
our
that.
budget in order to keep the
No time
militia
like the
from
present
being
to start.
overfunded.
It's a good series.
When the Balta Sea Force
Main
says
character
do
in
it,
all of
we
the
ask,
East games,
"How
or does
high?"
it vary?
It's
From
pathetic
what
enough
I've
to
seen,
glide
yes, he is the
fierce.
main character. Sometimes that he's, well, there are other members, there are other people joining him, but he does seem to be the central character of the entire series, with the exception of being Origin, which has 3 different characters to pick from. Little bits of the stories do tend to change depending on the character you're playing as.
You mean it? I knew I liked you for a reason. The only problem is...
Do you not
our
like
commander
Adol,
and the others
Strack?
are out at the moment. They should be here tomorrow, though, so feel free to swing by again around noon. Call it a hunch, but I've got a feeling
From
you and I
sequel
are
to
gonna be
sequel.
fast friends.
That's pretty neat.
Calling all you,
Yeah, but
career in the Karnak
if you want a
militia awaits you.
consistent story, you might want to look up what order the stories actually are in, because they're not released. They are not released in canonical order. Ben Schwartz? I don't know. You'd have to look that up, mate. I don't know. You think he sounds a lot like Sonic?
Seek me. Right here. Find me.
May the Schwartz be with you. Your yogurt. You lie to me. It's the white conch adorned with ornate patterns. Nothing else about it seems to be particularly unusual. However, it's a flying dog. What was that? Let me actually look that up. Did something happen, or was that in the game? It was in the game, okay. It attacked out of nowhere, so it had to be taken down, but what is it doing wandering in town to begin with? Oh, dudes, we should totally watch Spaceballs for one of the movie nights. Barf. That's one of the character names. It was coming right for you. Unbelievable as it is, the wolf's wounds seem to have healed, and it's coming right back at me. Yeah.
Swordsman, can you hear me?
Girl's voice emanates from the shell picked up earlier. She's using the Schwartz.
Bestow you mana. Enough power.
He's his own best friend. Sure. Did not know that. Barth, short for Bartholomew. Oh. It looks like my friend, my housemate, needs my help moving a table. I will be right back. Let's see. Bang. It is back. Holy shit, that was a tight fit. Okay, what have I missed? Oh, so you're the old one, not the... Huh? Okay. Miss anything? Let's see. I'm gonna just scroll. Jeez. Oh. Don't need that. Bloody hell. And bang. Okay. Where did I learn? Never skip leg day. Oh, you guys have been chatting. Okay, sorry to keep you guys waiting, but yeah, let's get to it. Right, okay. Okay, I see how that works. Oh, that's just, I'm just cycling between the same two things. Okay. Let's go. We've been chatting this shit. Oh, good, good. Killed a bitch. Oh yeah, sorry to keep you guys waiting. Who are you?
I'm sorry. I don't any.
Oh shit, the door's wide open.
My name, Leela. Who are you?
Leela be speaking through the Lilia shell.
Adol. Search Island. Come find help.
What island? Where?
In go.
Oh shit, I'm gonna have to wait to cool down now. Moved through the shell several times after, but received no response. With the sun beginning to set, he decides to return to the inn and confer with Dogi and Dr. Flair.
So the shell spoke to you. How very curious. As for this mana you mentioned, can we assume it's some form of magic?
Thing is that the shell in question, right, it's not the first time, canonically speaking, Adol has come across such a shell. In the previous game, you receive an item that pretty much acts similarly. It's also a shell.
Well, of course it is. You only just got it a little while ago. That wolf you fought that just wouldn't die has me hung up too. I talked up a storm with the guys down at the docks, but none of them mentioned anything close to that.
It may well be that something is actively unfolding as we speak.
The Balta Sea Force, Mana, an undead wolf, and a girl named Leela. Doesn't seem to tie in with that Sea King's throne we heard about earlier either. It's just mystery after mystery around here.
Oh,
you know
hold
what that
on.
means?
I just need to change the position of this thing. Hold on, let's see. Oh. And that just makes it look bad. Okay, I will actually change that later. Yeah. Too bad. No, I think it's got to stay behind that anyway. Okay. Yep. Our newest adventure begins. Salsetta will have to wait.
That's one way to put it. Sorry to hold you up like this, Dr. Flair.
Oh, not at all. It was you who allowed me to come along for the ride to begin with. Besides, I can tell Adol has no intention of leaving for Salsetta as long as something's afoot.
Nothing like a little intrigue to spice up a trip. Finding that girl's gonna be a tall
I'm all
order, though.
sweaty.
This Gulf's got
Jeez.
more islands than you can shake a stick at.
The first step is to gather information. You'll also be in need of a ship.
I'll put my new job down at the harbor to use and poke around for some intel.
As for myself, the Azrat Clinic has hired me on as a temporary physician. I'll see if I can't find someone in town who's willing to lend us a hand.
Sounds like a plan. Let's kick things off first thing tomorrow morning, Adol.
Karnak, Day 2. To Professor Doki and Dr. Flair, and I did not have enough time to read any of that. Jesus. Okay, just heading to the local militia. Oh, Adol. Got me out for a bit? I'm glad I caught you. Our front desk received a letter with your name on it. Someone sent me mail? I thought it was a little weird myself. You only wound up here because of the incident on the Adamas, and that was all pure coincidence. The sealed letter is addressed to Adol Kristen. Adol tore the seal open. I'll be waiting at the town beach. That's all they wrote. Come on, definitely has more written on there, but yeah. There's no sender listed either. You don't suppose it's just a prank? I think I'll go check it out. Lurk. Payback. I hate phone call day. So I'm off to pick some flowers outside of town. Thanks for playing Postmaster. Is that safe? Well, it's right off a well-traveled road, so I'll be okay. You take care too, Adol. There's still a short while before it's time to meet with the commander of the local militia. Now might be a good chance to head for the beach like the letter instructed. Not that way. Here we go. Are you my mystery pen pal?
Didn't think you'd show up alone. There's something I need to double check. You're probably full of questions, but I'm in no mood to explain. Just think of this as us picking up where we left off yesterday. So you do know of it.
Power attacks. Enemies will perform a power attack after emitting a red warning aura. Note the power attacks cannot be defended against through regular guarding or evasion. Oh, not even evasion. Shit.
I won't hold back this time. How's that? Some speed. Power of mana. How'd you get your hands on it? You didn't use it back on the Adamas. I could say that much.
Adol laid everything that happened out for the raid captainess as plainly as he could.
Leela? Never heard of her. Mana, on the other hand, is my people's concept of a formless power. Imbued in a sword, it brings forth victory. Imbued in a vessel, it grants safe passage. Only those chosen by the All-Father Har are able to wield it. Out of the Sea Force, that list starts and ends with me and my old man.
Sounds pretty unique.
It is. So explain to me why a louse like you... Blood and thunder. Grieger.
What's a Grieger?
You fought one just yesterday, didn't you? Put a Grieger down with just any old weapon, and it'll rise back up again and again, wounds fully healed. Mana is the only thing that can slay him for good. Well, aren't we popular?
As though they each knew exactly how the other was planning to act, their intentions flowed effortlessly between them, conveying their every move, blah blah blah.
What was that just now?
Okay, duo attack, hold ZL, okay. Duo mode, during which you can press Y to perform joint attacks. Lurk. Okie dokie. Not attacking while in duo mode will place you in the duo guard stance, letting you automatically defend against enemy attacks. Hold ZL. Okay, that's already read it.
Did you just do to us?
I didn't do anything.
At least now I have a good grasp on what I was sent to investigate. We're finished here. So long.
Will I see you again?
Huh? And why should that matter? I'm a Norman. A pirate. One false move, and you might be my next kill. Can't handle that? Then pack your bags and see yourself out of Obelia Gulf. Son of a... Handcuffs? Made of mana? You! What did you pull this time?
That wasn't me either.
Guess not. This mana doesn't seem to be coming from either of us. It's stuck tight! Hey, quit gawking and help! This spells trouble for us in more ways than you can count. Either we get these off, or I'm sending you back with one less hand. Got that?
Adol and the girl then attempted to use their mana abilities to free themselves. Ultimately, however, the mysterious shackle refused to come off, leaving them at a loss on what to do next.
No luck. Might well be a curse of some kind. I hate to say it, but my old man's probably the only person we can turn to at this point.
Where's your dad right now? Can he do something about this?
He knows more about mana than I do. Whether he'll actually hear us out is a separate matter. What a mess. They call you Adol, right? We'll have to stick together for a while. Unless you fancy me lopping you off at the wrist.
Not much of a choice, is it?
Watch it. If anyone should be complaining, it's me. My name's Karja. Karja Balta. Daughter of Grimson Balta, Jarl of the Balta Sea Force.
Figured that was the case.
Already put two and two together, eh? Well, no time to waste. I'm off to report in at the Balta Sea Force's command post. It's over by the harbor, so don't fall behind.
Karja has joined the party.
Hey, don't stray too far. I've taken enough tumbles for my liking. Wonder if...
Merciful heavens! Look, it's the pirate princess. Please forgive us. I don't know where her manners are. Is pirate princess your nickname? I'm assuming you get this often. comes with the Terry in the Balta Sea Force. What happened to the Adamus was nothing compared to what Karnak saw about a year ago. At the time, we wound up executing several rival pirates right in front of the townsfolk. They had acted like this toward me ever since. But enough of that, let's hurry over to the command post. My chaperone'll get on my case if we're late, and I'd rather not deal with this any longer than I have to.
Hey, Princess. Back already? Who's your +1?
Is Gunnar in? I have a report to make.
Yeah, I'll go get him for you.
Not every day you see the princess bringing someone from the straight and narrow. You her little boy toy now, or what? Should've figured. She'd never go for a shrimp like you. Wait a sec. Wasn't that swordsman she threw down with on the Adamus also?
Hey, what are you whispering to him about?
Just making small talk.
I swear.
What seems to be the trouble, Princess?
Gunnar, how many times do I have to tell you to quit calling me that?
Oh? Who might this boy be?
He's the swordsman Grimson told me to look into.
A request from the Jarl. Ah, now I remember. He was a passenger on the Adamus.
Karcher relayed everything that occurred on the beach to Gunnar.
I see. So we have here not only a mana wielder, but a pair of mystical shackles. What's more, the latter has rendered you unable to separate from the former.
That better not be a smirk I see.
Not at all. This isn't humorous in the least. It is, however, exceptionally unusual. Only the Jarl can make the final call here. Unfortunately, he is currently out at sea on an expedition. We do not expect him back until tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Oh dear.
And just what am I supposed to do until then?
With all due respect, Princess, I must ask that you spend the remainder of your day here in Karnak.
What? But why?
It wouldn't do to have a non-shield brother accompanying us, for one thing. This may even be to your benefit from a certain perspective. What better chance to familiarize yourself with how those under our rule live and think? I believe you're at an age now where such matters ought to be considered.
Fair.
Not to mention, it is possible for this turn of events to be grossly misconstrued.
In what way?
There are those who would be only too pleased to regard this as a scandalous affair on your part. We have no need to voluntarily provide them with issues to raise at the Thingstead.
All right already. I get the message.
Adol, was it? My apologies for giving you a fright on the Adamus. I am Gunnar, War Chief of the Balta Sea Force.
Right, so beginning. It's nice to properly meet you.
I'm recalling you correctly then. Your battles aboard the Adamus were very impressive. No doubt you have many thoughts on this subject, but collaboration is a must if you want any hope of resolving this. We Normans have our ways, some of which may run counter to your own. Nevertheless, I would ask that you work in concert with her and us until we manage to set you two free.
Who am I to argue with the war chief?
Good. I appreciate the understanding. I will notify you as soon as the Jarl returns, Princess. Until then, travel with Adol and mind what he says.
Don't you have that backwards, Gunnar? Why are you so trusting of him anyway?
That you feel the need to ask is all the more reason to make use of this opportunity. The boy is, if nothing else, accustomed to travel. I expect he will be very accommodating. I had best return to my duties. Take care. I leave the rest to you, Adol.
Let's see. Yes. Spend the rest of my day in Karnak. I'll admit it's true I've never had a chance before. Oh shit, what did I just agree to? Why wouldn't I? What guy says goes? The pirate princess? Ah! Forget it. The two of us are moving as one for now. Anything on your agenda? I promised to meet with the local militia. The local militia? What do you plan on lending a hand? Should I not? Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to raise a fuss about it. Not that it matters what way things stand, I gotta come with whether I like it or not. Beep! Not only does the Pirate Princess stick out like a sore thumb, the sight of her frightens the townsfolk out of their wits. Maybe taking Codger straight to the militia headquarters isn't the best idea. What, you got a problem? Spit it out. Let's get you some new clothes. You stand out too much. Huh. What are you, daft in the head? So what if I fought a few wolves? I barely came out any dirtier. Besides, where would you even find a new outfit for me to change into? Sure enough, it's hard to think of someone who'd be willing to help out a Norman. Or smash. Drax smash! I did not read that. Say, aren't you that girl from the Adamus? It would seem you two are a bit of a pinch. May I ask what the issue is? Adol told Dr. Flair about something and that had happened. Huh! Certainly didn't take long for you to get into the thick of things. That said, I do have someone in mind who might be of assistance. Would you mind introducing us? Not at all. In fact, you can meet her this very minute if you'd like. Let us be off at once, then shall we... Oh, I got distracted by something else. Okay. Let's see. Map. Yep. System. Let's see. Am I going to be able to do something with the map? Would be the UI. Here we go. Switch on. Display on map. Display when idle. How do I set it so that it's... There we go. Block north. Yeah, there we go. Much better. Having that thing rotate will just serve to confuse the shit out of me.
The Azrad Clinic. Some of our crew's been treated here. They do a good job, as far as I can tell.
Who is it? I'll be there in just a moment. Oh, Dr. Flair. Welcome back. Sorry again for putting you up to that house call. It should have been my father checking in with Mr. Evelees.
Now, don't give it another thought. Actually, I stopped by to ask a rather, shall we say, convoluted favor of you, Mirabelle.
Why, of course. What is it? Would it happen to have anything to do with the local celebrity standing behind you?
Yes, she is the crux of the matter, in fact.
Adol and Dr. Flair gave Maribel a bare-bones rundown of the situation. They then requested her help with procuring Kaja some less conspicuous attire to wear.
I can certainly see why that'd be a problem. It just so happens that we've been collecting used clothing as part of our volunteer efforts. There might be something in there that'll fit you, Princess. Is something the matter?
No, it's just... You don't seem to be all that afraid of me.
Our clinic has a policy of helping all those who are sick, injured, or otherwise in need. That goes for everyone, be they a Roman, a Spaniard, or Norman. And besides, in your case, I would be more than happy to help. Give me just a moment, please. There we are. Alrighty, step right in.
I still don't see the problem with what I'm in now.
This goes on the outside. You just put it on, like so.
Hold it! I am a Norman warrior. How am I meant to keep an even keel in that flimsy getup?
There's no need for that. Mirabelle can handle this just fine. Let's wait and see how things turn out.
You may be right that these clothes aren't as sturdy in comparison. But, odd as it sounds, the right apparel at the right time and place can hold more power than you realize. Much like your mana, in fact.
Huh?
Clothing that suits the occasion can do wonders for your courage and confidence. For example, donning this nurse uniform fills me with pride and peace of mind. The outfit you're currently in has a similar effect on you, doesn't it, Princess? You've been told to spend the entirety of today here in Karnak. I'm positive the memories these garments hold will give you the strength to do just that. What one wears during life's biggest moments can serve as a memory in and of itself.
So that's how you people see it. Fine then. One change of clothes won't kill me. Your words won me over. Even if that bit about memories went over my head.
I knew you'd come around.
See? What did I say?
Not even
Frankly,
Karja could fight
she
back.
may be a great deal more affable than we or the townspeople give her credit for. As for Mirabelle, I hear she has a knack for getting all the children to drink their medicine, no matter how bitter.
Dun da da da! The time has come for the grand reveal! From fearsome pirate princess to cute as a button, I present to you, Karja!
You call this cute? Drafty, more like.
I can finally see your whole face.
Oh, right. Apparently my helmet didn't fit the ensemble. Actually, now that I'm wearing it, this is a lot more mobility than I thought it would.
Consider me astounded. You're a miracle worker, Mirabelle.
Not even I thought it would go this well.
On that note, it's nearly time for you two to meet with the militia, isn't it? You should probably be on your way, Adol.
The sea breeze feels better than ever. Wonder if that's thanks to this getup. Still needs some breaking in. It's not half bad. Don't think that means I'm giddy about it, though. If I catch you leering, you're dead. Why's the militia all gathered up like that? Well, just hurry up and finish whatever it is you need to do.
And you're absolutely sure they were dead?
No doubt about it, sir. We dealt the fatal blows ourselves. It all happened so quickly. We looked away for only a second when...
Adol! You showed up just like you said you would. Wait, who's the girl? Oh yeah? Does that mean she's gonna be joining the militia too?
Huh? Why would I ever do that?
So, no, huh? Anyway, thanks for making the trip over and all, but we're actually pretty swamped at the moment.
There sure is a crowd.
Yep, we've got our whole roster here. Some pedestrians were attacked by a pack of wolves on the highway outside town this morning. Our guys from the militia made sure to stamp them out for good. But the minute they took their eyes off the bodies, the whole bunch of them disappeared.
Maybe a bear came by and snatched up its next few meals?
Whisking that many dead wolves away in the few moments no one was looking? Sounds kind of far-fetched. The most likely answer is that they were never actually finished off. But I don't know.
Isn't that man...
So it's possible these wolves escaped with their injuries and are still lurking along the road. Yet despite that, the blockade was lifted, allowing several civilians to exit onto the highway. Do I have that correct, Commander Gulliver?
That's about the long and short of it, yeah. But no matter how you spin it, there's just too much about this case that doesn't add up.
That's unusually glib coming from you. I understand the desire to stick up for your men, but remember whose shoulders the blame falls on should the worst occur. Now get moving. There are travelers on that highway who need protecting, our citizens included.
Hey! I've just about had it with your selective hearing. Commander Gulliver and the rest of the militia made every effort to kill those wolves and keep the roads blocked. But there's only so much we can do when we're constantly understaffed. The whole squad's exhausted. Each of us barely gets any time off. And it's all because you caved into the Normans and slashed our budget.
That's enough, Grin.
But, Commander!
The mayor's right. Keeping the people safe is what matters most right now. We're in a race against time. I'm going to need every able-bodied member on deck.
Yes, sir!
My men and I will move out straight away, Mayor Clement. We'll report back as soon as we can.
See that you do.
All right, let's get this show on the road.
Sorry, Adol. Duty's calling. If you're still interested in signing up, drop by again after things cool down a bit. Will do. Catch you later.
You'll excuse me, I have an errand that needs doing. Our tables could use fresh decorations, so I'm off to pick flowers outside of town. We should follow them. They can't handle this alone.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Probably not. Don't tell me you're bent on helping. Have it your way. So the militia headed for the Hagen Highway, huh? We can get there by circling back past the clinic. You want to follow him? Then hurry it up.
Okay, see you in a bit, A-Drag. On approaching the stone stele, war mana settles over Adol. This is the hewn stone. Mana wielders can use them to recover their strength. We should return here if we're in a pinch.
Should be a good spot to rest.
Okay. Think I leveled up.
I don't believe it. Every time we knock one down, it just gets back up again.
Commander, what the hell are we dealing with here?
Couldn't tell you. But I've got a pretty good idea of why all that carrion went missing now.
Damn it all!
Adol?
No! You need to fall back! Now! These things can't be...
No way!
What in the world is going on here? Mana, you say? I did hear that a handful of Normans had mysterious powers at their disposal.
Amen!
And you're saying that seashell there gave you the ability to use them?
That's ridiculous.
You can't expect us to actually believe this.
And knee slide! God Almighty, Leela Almighty, Adol Almighty! I beseech thee, grant me thy strength! Ah, crap. No dice, huh?
Not a speck of shame in this one.
Well, Commander, now that we know the whole story, let's ask Adol and his lady friend to save the townsfolk in our place.
What?
Come off it, Gren. These two aren't part of the militia. Heck, they're practically still kids.
The mayor chewed us out enough when you first joined up. Imagine how he'd react to this.
Well, I'm not hearing any other bright ideas. We already know we can't take down those wolves ourselves. And there's more where they came from. What about all the people still out on the highway?
Well...
Besides, Commander, Adol here's the guy I told you about yesterday. The one who wanted to sign up with us.
Is that right?
We'll take care of this.
Yeah. It's Adol and Karja, right? Hate to put you out, but we're gonna need you to rescue the townsfolk in our place.
Far above. If you're that set on this, then let's make it quick.
Oh, right. Take this with you.
Nice. Liquid med restores 40% HP. Medicine that slightly restores stamina leaves an empty bottle, which you can then use to make more.
Let me know if you run out, and I'll top you off. Try not to get too in over your heads. We'll come back you up once we're finished tending to the wounded. Best of luck to you.
Let's see. Recovery items can be used via inventory menu. So right on the D-pad. Using a healing potion will leave behind an empty bottle, which can be refilled with more medicine at certain locations. Okay. Oh boy. Did not time that well.
Found some already.
What's the big idea? Blocking the road. Don't you have any idea how vital today's negotiations are?
They're wolves, they don't care, mate.
You do realize that they don't understand human speech, right, Dad? Anyway, I'm more worried about whether the others managed to get away safely. I can't put my finger on it, but something about these wolves gives me a bad feeling.
Hard to imagine feeling good about a wild animal attack, son! Anyone, man or beast, who gets in the way of our business is evil incarnate from head to toe! Once the militia gets here, I'll have these mutts turned into fur coats and sold for a profit!
Who are you two?
Oh, folks from the militia. A bit on the young side, but I won't complain. Whoa-ho-ho!
Incredible. Looks like I was right to think those wolves were out of the ordinary.
So much for those fur coats.
Priorities, Dad?
Shoot, good call. How would you two like a job escorting us to our destination? I'm Romes of Carpent Trading, by the way.
Romes Carpent. You're that big money merchant from Karnak.
Well, what do you say? I can pay double the militia's rates if you get me to my business meeting on time. Oh, for crying out loud! Cruz, you're about their age, give or take. Talk some sense into them.
No can do, Dad.
Why not?
Because those wolves just now weren't the last of them. What about everybody who ran off ahead of us? Are you really so short-sighted that you'll throw away every scrap of trust the town has in you just to close a deal? Credibility is the most important commodity a merchant can have. It was you who taught me that.
Oh, way to go me. I always did have a way with words.
Well, that settles that. You're free to go help the others. We'll make the sensible choice and return to Karnak.
You sure are cool under pressure.
It's nothing special. I'm only doing what any reasonable person would.
So I'm not his father. Jesus. Come on, Adol. Fastest squatter in the land. Okay, where did that ball thing go? There it is. God damn it. God damn. Might focus a little more on dodging. My timing with the blocking just kind of sucks right now.
Adol, over there!
This could be trouble. If the rumors are true, these things are immortal.
Then what are we supposed to do?
Well, the only option is to use one of us as bait. Just kidding. Don't worry, I'm not that cold-blooded. Run as soon as I give you the signal.
Wait! I never agreed to anything!
Huh?
Who are you guys? Let us take care of this.
Oh, damn, die.
We're saved?
Wow! Way to go, you two. The name's Rafe. This little fella is Ashley. I've heard those things were unkillable. Was it that weird power of yours that did them in?
It's called mana.
That's what I thought. Except you don't look anything like a Norman. Can't say the same for her, though.
Now's not the time to start picking nits. So, what are you doing out here anyway?
I just came out to pick some wild plants and stuff.
The kid lives on his own. Apparently, he does this every so often to earn some extra money for food. He's not short on guts, at least. I'm sure Rosa or the priest would have been happy to help if he'd asked them straight up.
Oh, stuff it. I can't stand anybody from town. And that includes you, Rafe. You're the one who went on about there being a lot of beasts around these days before inviting yourself along.
And thanks to that, you didn't walk straight into their stomachs. Would it kill you to be a little less prickly with me?
I mean, you get along just fine with that little girl over at the lighthouse.
Not really. Sometimes she gives me gifts and I return the favor. That's all.
No.
I do wonder if Sash is alright, though.
Can we leave the boy with you?
Of course. I'll make sure he gets home safe. We should be fine going back the way you came. Just remember to watch yourselves out there, okay?
Okay.
Go time, Karja!
Yes. I see.
Another one. Down that way.
You impertinent brutes! Don't you come any closer! Do you even realize who you're dealing with?
A lot of people don't understand that these things don't speak English.
This can't be the end. Is there no one, anyone who will save me?
Wait, is that the same voice actress for Farina?
Quit screaming and hollering before you rile them up even more.
My pleas are answered. How sluggish can you be? You should have sprung to my aid the moment you spotted me.
Excuse me? You got some nerve taking an attitude with the people who bailed you out. You're real gussied up. Doesn't seem like you're from around these parts, though.
That's... What concern is that of yours, pray tell?
Take a moment to cool off, ma'am.
You're right. Being ambushed by those creatures has me all of a dither. Oh, goodness. I truly am a pampered, spoiled thing, aren't I?
What in hell is she mumbling about?
My name is Millette. I am a traveler passing through. Ahem. Forgive my lapse in manners. As it happens, I have a request to make of ones so capable as yourselves. You see, I am rather eager to continue down this highway to the next town over. But those peculiar wolves litter the path ahead. Might I request that you dispatch them and ensure my safe passage?
Hang on. You're not about to tell us there's even more people farther up the road, are you?
Not at all. There were no signs of anyone save for myself.
In that case, it'll have to wait.
Aye. We don't have time to entertain your selfish whims right now. Take the path we came here on. The local militia will be there to protect you.
Breathe straw. I emerged from the tomato vines. Or perhaps the tomato vines.
It would seem there's no
Been hiding a while.
otherwise. Very well. I shall do as you suggest.
That scream just now. I think it came from over there.
We need to go to the big tower off in the distance. Or shall I say, is it more of a lighthouse?
Pharaoh's lighthouse, to be exact.
Most social when I awaken. So
I
I am not always the most social when I awaken, so I quietly support at times, if it's too early for my brain. Ha!
I think the man who tends the place is living there with his kid.
Yeah, it goes down way too fast. Defeated. Okay. Fast travel. You can travel instantly to travel points discovered at Hewnstones and other locations via map menu. Fast travel unlocked. Indeed. Use fast travel to travel fast.
Get away from there at once!
Really in the name.
Blast! There's no time to lose. Those girls are in danger. Who are you two?
Stay back. This won't take us long.
Oh, it's a little bit more sophisticated than the other charging balls. Some enemies have a durability meter on top of their HP gauge. Such enemies cannot be damaged until their durability is depleted. That was not particularly difficult, but it taught
Thank you
the
for coming to my rescue.
what was it? It taught the concept there, so whatever.
Aren't you that same lad from Rooseveri's place? Oh, never mind that. I could really use your help right now.
Did something happen?
I should say so. The lighthouse has been overrun by beasts. Not only is my daughter still inside, but Rosalind too. She had merely come by to pick some flowers.
Rosalind? That the girl whose family runs the inn?
Please, save them! I beg of you!
We'll make our way in, but whether they die or survive is up to them. Living is a choice, one those two have to make on their own.
We should get a moving. Nah. How very Norman of you.
How? All I did was state the obvious. Enough talk. We probably want to hurry.
Let's see. Don't mind me, I'm just hurrying. Must be the living quarters. Doesn't seem like anyone's upstairs. I'd wager they fled through that door. No time to lose. Right. Can I destroy these? Can't even swing the sword in here. Something on your mind? Well, kinda. An idea just came to me, and I want to give it a whirl. It won't take long, so lend me your ear a sec. Switch between Adol and Karja. Each of the two has their own SP gauge. By swapping and controlling character... swapping the controlled character at the right time, you can perform skills in succession. Switch between controlling and Karja. Okay, I'm actually just... Bang. I believe Karja is more break focused. So she breaks through the durability meter a bit faster. Well, I think Adol's attacks are supposed to be a bit stronger. I'm rich. Oh no, the enemies here are just a higher level than they were outside.
A treasure chest.
Hey, Moopy Bun. Thank you for the follow. Although the weird thing is, I'm pretty sure I changed that. Raid! Hey, Philo Turtle Duck, thank you for the raid. Hey, Raiders, I am Komoto Miyochi of Komoto Gaming. I am a variety streamer, and I am currently going through East 10 Nordics. Haha, nice. Although I am slightly annoyed in regards to that alert I got, because I'm pretty sure I changed the tune. Or maybe it was different. I don't... Oh, wait, I think I know what happened. I think I've actually got 2 layers of them on top of each other. So I'll need to look into that a bit later. Not now, because I've got some gaming to do. But right now, let's keep going. Rated from Valod. Yes, and how is everyone? Yes, yes, yes. How is everybody? How was the stream, actually? What? I'm going to actually look into that. What was... Oh, shut. What was Fire Lord Turtle Duck playing? How do I actually check that? Just click on that, and they were playing. After it loads. And it does not seem to want to tell me. What were you playing, Fire Lord? I will... Let's see. Turtle Duck, clip by... Just 1 second, Fire Lord. Contents contain certain audiences, and it's not showing... Okay, let's just check the schedule then. Okay. Hollow Knight! Oh, you jumped back into Hollow Knight. Very good. Did you get far through... Oh, crap. What's it called? Deep Nest. Did you make it through? Let me just actually close that now. Okay. And back in... How do I... Okay. And again? Nope. Oh, how do I close this? How do I close that thing? How do I... Wait. Ban? No, don't want to ban. I just want to pop it back down. Shit. It won't. Oh, no, there we go. Okay, cool. I defeated the beast. Oh. Be awake. Okay, I'm going to go back through that, don't I? Because I missed all that. Let's see. How is everyone? Firelord, we're good. I sadly have to raid and run. Oh, okay. Beating the wife takes precedence. Oh, yep. Go. I was playing Hollow Knight again. Yep. Defeated the beasts. Or whatever that mask, that first mask one was. First mask. Struggling to recall what you might actually be recalling. But Moopy gonna go eat and morning stuff. Have a wonderful stream. Okay, have a good one, Moopy. I will get back into it. Yeah, okay. And I figured that out. Okay, let's get in. The antique obtained earlier, the Nornir's spindle begins to glow. You can now use the mana action Mana String. Press CR. Yep, okay. Play the active Mana String. Release the thread of mana that lets you swing to faraway footholds. Using Mana String on enemies allows you to close the distance on them in a flash. That's going to be convenient.
Here goes! Woohoo! Now this I like. Let's keep up the pace.
Battleman!
Its defenses look pretty sturdy. Let me take a crack at it first.
God damn. Okay, I think characters that are in the back party, i.e. the character I'm not controlling, will regenerate over time. So I think I'll play Karja for a little bit. Wait. Oh yeah, no, I got the drops. Okay. Okay. Okay, I can just tap that and it does the trick. That god actually does last a while for the counterattack to initiate. The counterattack window is actually bigger, a little bigger than I thought it would be.
There they are. Can we even make it in time?
Okay, does this... That should save it, but I'm not too sure. Let's see. Good to know I can save it at any point, though. That's good.
Everything's going to be fine, Sash. Someone will be here to rescue us any moment now. Take this! Don't come any closer, you bully! Leave Rosalind alone and pick on someone your own size! Sash! Adol?
Get to safe. Yeah. Get yourself to safety!
Right. Who are you?
Name's Karja. You did good, kid. Now stay back and watch us finish the job.
Okay.
Did she retrieve her axe? Vision of new skill draws the duo's combined powers, wells up through the shackles. Learn the new duo skill, Double Smash. Do you feel that? Let's see. Let's put that here. I think we can work with this. Let's give it a shot, Adol. Okay, SP consumed by duos skills are split evenly between users. Should one of the two have insufficient SP, the skill will still be performed if the other has enough to make up the difference. Okay, yep. What the? Okay, why is that not triggering? Okay. God damn it. I could have had a smoother performance than that.
Wow. What in the world? That beast was anything but normal.
Hey!
Daddy!
Sash! Thank the stars! You're not hurt, are you?
Oh, Daddy! I was so scared! Oh, Sash.
We saw how you tackled that thing, Adol. You two were awesome with a capital A. Right, Commander? I told you he knows his stuff.
That he does. Even without that strange power, his swordsmanship goes beyond his years. He and the young lady here were so in sync, I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me.
It's because of you both that Rosalind and my little girl came out unharmed. I can't possibly thank you enough.
The other travelers who were along the highway are fine as well, save for a few minor injuries. Adol, Karja, you've got our gratitude.
Kren.
Rosa, I didn't even realize you left town. It's a good thing you're okay, though. I don't think your folks could take it if something happened to you, too. Oh, right. Me and Rosa here have been friends since we were little, so I owe you for saving her, too. Thanks a million.
Adol, just what were those creatures?
That's something we're still trying to get a handle on ourselves. But let's hold off on it until we get back to Karnak. Might be a good idea to fill the mayor in on the situation and hash things out ASAP.
Oh, I need to read this. Jeez. Hurts, does it? Looks like a minor sprain. You'll want to keep it in place and avoid rigorous activity before for about 3 days or so. I understand. Thank you, Dr. Asrad. I probably mispronounced that. Maybe Asrad? Man, we sure are lucky to have Dr. Flair here to lighten the load. I know it's your hobby, Doc, but would it kill you to tell Mira where you're headed next time you're going fishing? I'll consider it. What about the adults? How are they doing? Undead beasts? Just how gullible do you think I am? So, say what you will, but multiple people on the highway witnessed the very same thing. If that's not enough to convince you, just ask our heroes of the hour here. As a matter of fact, we've been getting a slew of peculiar beast reports these past few days. Group this incident up with them and a lot of the pieces start fitting together. The highway is safe again for the moment, courtesy of Adol and Karja here. But even if this case is under control, that doesn't mean we're in the clear. We plan to rise at the crack of dawn tomorrow and look into where those creatures are coming from. Very well. You do that. Adol and Karja, was it? As Mayor of Karnak, allow me to express my gratitude. You've done us a great service. Still, is there no one else aside from them who can deal with those fiends? These two are travelers, practically children at that. I'll tell you this much, my man and I don't stand a chance. But the Balta Seaforce Jarl might be a different story. Word is he has some kind of mystical power on hand. Grimson, eh? It may place us even further in his debt, but we'd better meet with the man and inform him of this. Forgive the intrusion, Dr. Asrad. I'll be seeing myself out now. There are quite a few wounded to tend to, so I would appreciate it if you could remain in our clinic for the time being. Sure thing. Right, sure thing. Some Mayor, remind me to ask how those Balta boots taste. Now, Gren, don't you start bad-mouthing him again. I'm sure the mayor is struggling with more than we could even ever hope to understand. I cannot read today. In a Picket's eye, maybe. In any case, it's getting late. This likely won't be the last time we ask for your help, Adol. Expect to hear from him again tomorrow. Can I get back to you on that? Nah, roger that, sir. Well, that tomorrow's no good. My reading comprehension is just... Damn. I think I'm getting a little sleepy. I can go another hour. What do you already have? What do you already have other plans? We're the ones asking the favor here, so it goes without saying that we'll work around your schedule. But if an emergency does come up, there isn't really anyone else we can turn to. Hey, Drag. What's up? Ren, you take Rosalind and escort her home. I already let Rain and Corinne know what happened, but you know how they like to worry. You got it, Commander. With that, we'll just take our leave. Oh, we'll just be taking our leave. If you'll excuse us, Maribel. Maribel? Yeah. By all means, have a restful evening. This day can't end soon enough. Yes, we'd better be on our way too. Right. Adol, Karja, thank you for everything today. I hope you'll let me return the favor sometime. Alright, ready to head back to the inn? I better stop by. Yep. You couldn't mention that sooner? Go get your business taken care of already. Hello over there. You're those folks from the lighthouse? It would seem I neglected to introduce myself earlier. I am Lux, the lighthouse keeper. Pretty sure Lux means light too, so yeah. Your timely aid today was truly appreciated. I shudder to think what would have become of us without it. Yeah, thanks, Karja. You chopped that monster up good. It was so cool. Feeling a lot less scared now, huh? Yep. You know that rock you threw gave us just the opening we needed, huh? You survived because you made the choice to live. So really, you saved yourself. I just helped a little, that's all. Oh, okay. See that red-haired boy and the blonde girl over there? I hear they rescued Mr. Carpent and his son. Your daring deeds have the town's rumor mills running at full speed. Were it not for you, the casualties would have surely been greater than they were. For that, you have our gratitude once more. Are you heading back to the lighthouse? I'm just glad we made it in time. That makes 3 of us. We owe you our lives. Still, I'm hesitant to return to the lighthouse so soon, after all that's transpired. So, for the time being, I intend to have us lodge with the Hieroglyph Church. I suppose we ought to get going before Sash here falls asleep on her feet. Till next we meet. Guess that makes the lighthouse... guess that means the lighthouse is staying dark for the night. Anyway, I'd say we earned ourselves a good meal. Let's head back to the inn.
What a long day. Can't wait to chow down back at the inn. Wait, do they even have any empty rooms? Then again, these cuffs will probably... We can worry about that later. Let's focus on getting some grub for now.
Over here, Adol. The guys at the docks say you've been doing a whole lot of moving and shaking. Kinda wish you'd brought me along and lent a fist or two, but hey, no hard feelings. Now get over here and tell me all about it. That explains things. I was wondering why we've been buddying up. Oh, why you've been buttling up this whole time. But damn, sounds like a hell of a lot to go through in just one day. I'm starting to realize that Adventure loves you just as much as you love it. Adventure, that his excuse of dragging me into this? Let's just say it's more Destiny's doing than his. Those undead beasts are some real food for thought, though. And the fact that only you two can take them down for good just makes things trickier. What the heck are they, anyhow? I don't know. Karja? Who, me? I couldn't tell you the first thing about them. They're called Gregor among my people, but that's about all I've got. Gregor, but... No, wait, back up a second. You saying the Normans knew about these things the whole time? Only in that every so often we'd come across a peculiar beast that refused to die. Never heard anything about him turning up in packs, though. Well, we're gonna meet up with the Bolter's head honcho tomorrow, right? Hopefully he can tell you more about them, not to mention those invisible cuffs you've got on. I wouldn't be so sure, knowing the way he is. Excuse me? I hate to interrupt your conversation, but Adol and Karja have a visitor waiting outside for him. A visitor?
Heyo, short time no see.
Finally, voice dialogue.
Almost too short.
Are we off the hook till tomorrow?
Oh, this hasn't got anything to do with the militia. I know it's a little last minute, but after talking stuff out, we decided to throw you to a welcome party, starting now.
A welcome party? For us?
Don't mind him, Karja. Really, it's more that we want to repay you for everything you did earlier. All of us are around the same age, so we hope to sit you down for a chat and see where it goes.
I'll just come out and say it. Long story short, we want to be friends with you guys.
Friends?
Well, in that case, sure.
Hey, you forgetting to ask someone?
I promise you won't regret it.
That settles that. We'll lead the way.
Adol and Karja popped into the tavern for a moment to let Doki know they would be out for a while. Soon after, they reconvened with Gran and Rosalind, who led them into the night and toward the harbour. After passing through the streets, still lined with bustling stalls, despite the late hour, the four arrived at a less frequented corner of town.
Didn't this area used to be a shipyard?
Huh. I'm surprised you know about that.
How do I turn auto back on?
The Sandras.
What's the story with this old boat? Oh, this old boat. Oh, I cannot talk either, apparently.
They say she's due to be scrapped, but she's been sitting here as long as I can remember.
Right this way, you two.
What's all this?
I'm glad you asked. Welcome to the secret headquarters of the Karnak Free Youth Brigade.
Ugh. Are you really still set on that whole youth brigade thing?
You never change, Gren. By which I mean never learn. Or grow up. Typical Gren the goofball.
Oh yeah? You want to say that again to my fist?
Now, break it up, boys. Is this any way to act in front of our guests?
Wait, you're... Actually, now that I get a good look, this room's full of familiar faces.
What brought you guys together? Have you been friends for long?
I'll say. All of us were born and raised here in Karnak, so we grew up alongside each other. This place has been our usual gathering spot ever since we were little.
I'm a bit older than the others, though, so it's been some time since my last visit.
So yeah, we still get together here every now and then.
The two of you wound up our main topic of discussion today after everything that's happened.
No sooner did we consider inviting you over than Gren the goofball here bolted out the door. Sorry for letting him off his leash. I'll bet he's pestered you half to death by now.
Keep calling me a goofball, and I might actually go brain dead. Then what'll you do?
No worries there. Your brain's been fried since the minute you came out the womb.
We really are sorry about the trouble. Still, there are a lot of things I'd like to ask you two about. We may be in the same age group, but there's a certain aura of mystique around you.
I couldn't agree more. Would you mind going into detail about that power you used to save us?
I get the sense everyone here is trying to make you feel welcome in their own little way. You're not obliged to humor us, of course, though I suppose you wouldn't have come along at all if you were against it.
Sure, we might as well. Nah. What do you think, Karja?
As far as I'm concerned, the less they know, the better. I don't mind, though, as long as you cover for me halfway decently.
Well, no need to be shy. Have a seat over here and make yourselves comfortable.
You travel around in search of adventure? Get out of here! That's flippin' awesome!
Now I can see why you were so excited about the story of the Sea King's throne back at the inn.
And everything you know about sword fighting is self-taught? Man, the life you must have led.
And at only 17, too. That makes you the same age as Rafe.
Cruz and I are 16, just 1 year younger.
And Gren here finally got his dream job with the militia after turning 18, right?
Technically, he's still in training on account of all the trouble he stirs up.
That sounds about right. Wouldn't be Gren otherwise.
Ah, cram it. I forget, though. How old are you, Mira?
I'm sorry. What was that?
The guy's flirting with death right there.
Might want to walk it back, or your next trip to the clinic might land you in the morgue.
Point taken. That reminds me, Rafe. How's working away from home been? You got a live-in position at the mines in the countryside, right?
Yeah, I've gotten used to it, more or less. Plus, the pay's decent enough. Anything to help my mom out, you know?
Rafe.
Bet you don't get much free time either, Cruz, now that you're helping the family business. Guessing you gave up your goal of being a shipwright?
I may as well have. That's just the way it goes. It was only ever a childhood fantasy anyway. How are things in the militia, Gren? Commander Gulliver seems pretty put together, at least.
It's fulfilling work, sure, but the commander's got less of a backbone than you would think. And by now, our rock-bottom pay is a joke everybody's in on.
Can't do much about that except complain to your old man.
All that extra money from downsizing the militia's staff and budget goes towards the Balta Sea Force's protection fee. It was the mayor who made the choice to take that huge chunk out of your funding.
Hey, Gren, was it? Am I connecting the dots right about your dad here?
Whoops. Did I forget to mention? Sucks to say, but yeah. The guy you talked to at the clinic, Mayor Clement, I'm his son. It's ironic. I joined the militia as a way to stand on my own 2 feet, and my dad still finds a way to give me grief.
Grief is kind of a strong word there, bud.
Sorry. I should know better than that.
All right, you three. You're starting to talk like our regulars over at the tavern.
Ooh, that bad, huh?
We did sound about 3 times older just now.
So, how'd you find yourself in these parts, Adol?
I walked down from up north.
Up north?
Whoa now. You're not about to tell us you're actually a Norman, are you?
He wouldn't have come on foot if that were the case.
I was told you met Dogi and Dr. Flair during your travels.
Yeah? So how does Karja fit into the picture?
Me? Well, I am a Norman. Hell.
Well, I think the Norman people people come in all different strokes these days.
That's true. Just look at how amicable Einar is. Besides, Karja had a hand in saving us, so...
Hold that thought. What's got you worked up all of a sudden?
I hear shouting. And that's not all.
Who could that be?
Gren! Gren! Are you in there?
Pops? Is that you?
Keep the door shut and listen to me. Under no circumstances are any of you to leave that room.
What? Why not? Crap. It won't open! Pops! Pops!
Shit going down.
What's going on out there?
Sounds like screaming. And cannon fire.
It's... gone quiet.
Shit! Hey! Answer me, damn you!
Waiting around in here won't do us any good. We gotta see what happened for ourselves.
Damn it, Pops, are you crazy? Say something, will ya? It's stuck tight. Give me a hand, you guys. And Karja helped Gren force the door open. Karja does have an axe. The city's on fire.
Can't be.
But why?
Shit!
Gren, wait!
That dumbass. Got it. Just make sure you bring our moron back in one piece, alright?
Helpless to the end, that one. There's no telling who we're up against, Adol. But chances are this is a ring. Let's go check on the command post.
Approach an incapacitated ally, and holding A will grant them half of your HP, reviving them.
Now of all times, out of my way!
Gonna want to level up a little bit. I think I see. In order for the defense to trigger, you actually have to not be attacking.
Let's get this done.
Yeah.
Let's get this done.
Okay. Regen's a little on the slow side. Okay. Give me the drops. Really?
Here too? Gunnar should have left by now. There's not a single lookout to be seen.
Same goes for the townsfolk.
I heard him screaming earlier, so where'd they get to? There are Grieger all over, too. This is starting to feel less and less like your typical raid. Doesn't seem like Gren's in the area either. Let's take our search elsewhere. Gren! Huh? Where are you? Answer me! Skeeter, what happened to everyone? Eat this!
Crap! Not these things again!
Glad you're alright.
Adol.
Oh? What have we here?
Huh?
A woman?
Fall back! It isn't safe!
You found some stragglers, did you? A shame they aren't quite what we're looking for.
What?
What did you do to the townsfolk?
They may have fallen short of the mark, but that doesn't mean they can't be put to good use. I do so despise pointless waste, after all. It vexes me to my core.
The hell are you on about?
You there, redhead. Unlike the other inhabitants, you seem rather intriguing.
Enemy or foe? Yes. That's the answer. Yes.
Still, a miss is a miss. You'll simply have to serve me in other ways. Oh?
There's something off about you.
It healed! Doesn't that make her...
A Grieger? In human form?
So, the town was raided by
Behind
Grieger.
it all, but they damn sure played a part.
Well, aren't we a vexatiously spirited bunch? Perhaps a little roughing up is in order before I bring you to heel.
Here they come!
What say I teach you some discipline? That's quite enough of that.
Yeah.
Skeeter! This witch.
You two sure you've got this? If only I hadn't run off all half-cocked.
What's this? My wounds aren't healing? Don't tell me you two are the ones he was talking about.
There. Another scar for the road.
This can't be. You lowly human filth. I, Yer the Dorson, am not your canvas. Never have I been so vexed! wretched girl. Don't think yourself more than a blustering mongrel. Come, my minions!
What the hell are these guys?
Gregor! All of them!
Shred her face into a miserable pile of flesh! That wench will know humiliation!
We're on our last legs. Adol!
Suddenly, middle of nowhere. Gotcha. No response. Gren's nowhere to be found either. In fact, no one seems to be around at all.
How's that?
Get all of it? No, did not. Gonna have no benefit from slight regeneration factor since I can't swap out either. Little pig. Yeah, can't kill it. See, am I gaining XP here, though? Nope. Okay.
Here goes!
Love how strong the counter is. Oh, I see what that did. Okay. I've got to hold it. Breathe water. What the? Revives, restore 25% HP party. Water that grants the duo the breath of life. Leaves an empty bottle. No.
Here goes!
Cool. Can't interact with that yet. Double hit, jeez.
It should be a good spot to rest.
Okay, no more problems. Let's see. An old man is plowing a field. You know where my friends are?
Friends? You're the only person I've seen. It isn't oft I get visitors on this island as it is. Or perhaps I should say that those who come to visit are never quite aware of it. I see. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Adol. Welcome to Viewpoint Isle, the site of my solitary existence for forever and a day now.
Viewpoint Isle?
Long have I been waiting upon this island. So long, in fact, that in time I have forgotten to what end I do so. Even my own name has escaped me. But be that as it may, all I can do now is remain patient. You, on the other hand, appear to have elsewhere to return. I wish you all the best.
Hey, Adol! This is no time to be spacing out!
You okay?
Adol senses that at some point his and Karj's mana had been infused with a new strength. Revenge gauge. Nice. Okay, guard against enemy attack while in duo mode will fill the revenge gauge. Holding ZL and pressing XAB to activate the duo skill will, with a full revenge gauge, will enhance the skill's power by the multiplier displayed in the gauge. Guard against enemy attack while in... Oh, just went back to this first page.
Slay them at once.
I am playing this poorly.
What was that power just now?
You know, one I didn't actually really get to use. Adol gets the feeling that he has just had a new encounter in a mysterious place, but he fails to recall anything about it, as if his mind is clouded by fog.
Forget it! This is our chance to break through their ranks. Move out!
Right!
No pity, no mercy, no forgiveness! They think this is over. Evie, to me! I don't care how many limbs you have to tear off. Seize those gutter snipes and drag them back before my feet!
Let's hide out at the old shipyard for now. We can flee town from there.
Yeah, Rosa and them are waiting on us. Holy... What's with that walking mountain?
Another Greeker?
Adol! There's a shortcut to the shipyard over this way!
Time to fucking run.
Adol! Gren, hurry!
The road's blocked! Switch! Let's break through! The hell's that musclehead's problem?
Either keep running or die wondering!
Now it's barrels?
He caught up to us!
We'll have to fight our way past! Let's tackle it together!
Close call! Blood is boiling!
Off to town.
Down this way!
We'll slide to the bottom!
A fallen tree? Grapple over it!
Stop!
They're already here? Then where did everyone else go? Shh!
Hey, anything turn up? Nah, not a soul left to be found.
Am I crazy, or are those things talking?
These humanoid Grieger might be a nastier threat than we realized.
Those brats from earlier must have been the only ones hiding out then. Oh yeah? And where are they now? I brought them along with. All humans are to be presented to Lady Yurth.
They were captured?
Stay calm, Gren.
Stay calm? Our friends are in danger and you want me to stay calm? Screw that, I'll save them alone if I have to!
What can you possibly do?
Son of fuck!
Adding fuel to the fire will just make everyone burn. We're out of escape routes.
What are you planning on doing? You don't have the strength to fight.
Aye. All the more reason to rid yourself of me while you can. I'll hack off my hand and act as a decoy. That way, only one of us has to go down.
Is that ship still seaworthy? You're coming with us, Karja.
You proposing we get out on that ship? It's practically falling apart. Well, we got nothing to lose trying.
There's still the question of what happened to Dogi and Dr. Flare. Worrisome as it is, though, escape is the only option right now.
Alright, we're shoving off! We made it to open waters. Let's try and meet up with the Balta Sea Force for now.
I only just realized that A-Drag meant that he was actually going to town himself, IRL. Daddy's here, but if you are... See you later, A-Drag. Didn't realize you knew how to steer.
Goes to show how off the wall this is. The lighthouse has gone dark, so the Sea Force should realize something's awry before long. Just our luck this had happened while Grimson's away. I'm still in rough shape.
If only we could switch off.
Come here. I'll teach you the basics of handling a ship. A short break will do me some good anyway. Mind taking the wheel for me?
Picked that up faster than I expected. Oh, and before I forget, take this. Always know where you're headed and don't go straying off course.
They're not coming after us. We were right to escape by boat. Set our heading west-southwest. First step is to meet up with the Balta Sea Force. How about that? You're a regular coxswain already. Guess I can leave things be a while without you running us aground. I should have some of my strength back after resting up a bit. The helm's all yours in the meantime. I'd place us around halfway between Karnak and Balta Island right now. Seems you're starting to get a feel for steering.
I learned from the best.
About those humanoid Grieger, by the way. I'd never even known they existed.
I wonder who they are.
Your guess is as good as mine. The bestial kind's been showing up here and there in Obelia Gulf for a long time now. Me and Grimson, my old man, have been wiping him out with no one else the wiser.
So it's a secret even amongst the Sea Force?
Some are in on it, others aren't. And I think Grimson's been making some kind of investigation into the Grieger too. But he still won't tell me a damn thing, other than that I should look into him myself if I'm so curious. Or that carving one's path through the waters is the Norman way of life.
Did he keep quiet about Mana too?
Haven't heard so much as a scrap about it. Apparently, I started being able to use mana at around 10 years old. Ever since, I've been tasked with culling the Grieger herd without ever knowing why. I always assumed an explanation would follow once I became a full-fledged warrior. So, with that as my guiding thought, I worked as hard as I could, and, well...
The haze-clad Encarge's heart courses palpably through the handcuffs. Sounds a lot like me.
In what way are we anything alike?
I know nothing of the sea. I knew nothing of the sea in my mountain village.
What? And now you're just playing me for a sap. How could anybody be oblivious to the whole damn... Wait, is that what ends up happening when you're born and raised in the mountains? So, there's folks out there who know nothing about the ocean. And I knew nothing of them.
It's true, baffling as it sounds, that's the reason I started adventuring.
That right. So the reason you set off was to learn more about the ocean? I wonder, is there more I'd like to find out too? About myself, maybe?
What was that for?
Huh? Not sure. Something about you just raises my hackles. Why'd it take me this long to... Something the matter? Those ships. It's the Grieger. No two ways about it.
Did she raise that up to her eye and then close the eye she raised it up to? Are they seriously giving chase?
Why else would they be bearing our way? You've got us in firing range. We're too short on manpower to fight our way out. One extra pair of hands on deck would at least give us a chance.
Look no further then.
Finally woke up, huh?
Just now, yeah. I've got a few choice words for you both, but there's bigger fish to fry right now, and I don't want to make another bonehead mistake.
What can you do?
I took artillery training as part of my drills in the militia.
Cannon duty it is.
Sure thing. I'll give it my best shot.
All right, Adol. Prepare for naval combat.
While out at sea, you can use standard projectiles, weaken power, but can slow down enemy ships, and X armaments, short range but powerful attack. Sandra's HP, Sandras's HP, displayed at the bottom right, depletes when hit by enemy ships. Skillfully steer yourself out of attacks and close in on foes before unleashing your X armaments. Okay, let's see.
This'll glitch it! Now! Now!
Just keep getting the buttons a little mixed up.
Reinforcements?
Shit! There's no end to them!
They're out to ram us!
Who the heck?
It's them!
Right then, full speed ahead.
Send a message to all vessels. Maintain spindle formation and crowd sails. From there, proceed as planned.
Aye, sir. Balta Sea Force, close in and prepare to board. For har! For har!
Whoa, talk about swashbuckling. There's not a trace of fear on any of them.
Aye. We wouldn't have the right to call ourselves Normans otherwise.
Still, they're against the undead. It's a losing battle.
Not for him.
Two axes.
Moment of truth. Let's get this over with.
Fight well, Jarl Grimson.
I won't be long. A pleasant evening to ya. Too bad. It's the last you'll ever get.
Very flashy.
How did one guy do all that by himself?
Wait, is he who I think he is?
Grimson Balta, my old man, and the Jarl of the Balta Sea Force.
He's doing all that with mana?
Not just mana. He also triggered what we call a berserker state.
What now?
On top of wielding mana, he can go berserk whenever he pleases. It's a form of combat that only develops in a select few, turning their heightened emotions into raw power. The user gains monumental strength at the cost of their senses, causing them to fight till their stamina runs dry. But from what I'm told, Grimson's got the power to bend it to his will.
Excellently done, my Jarl. The enemy force is on a reciprocal course. In retreat, most likely. Shall we give chase?
Pass. Those whoresons are like a lizard's tail, the way they always come back. I ain't letting you put my nose to the grindstone all willy-nilly.
Be that as it may, do you suppose they were intending to turn Karnak into their stronghold?
Far from it. They were only there to mount a search. Still, to think those Grieger would cobble together a whole damn fleet of their own. Guess that means the time's finally arrived.
Hey! That ship's closing in on us!
The Norgist, flagship of the Balta Sea Force.
Princess, I am relieved to see you unharmed.
Same to you, Gunnar.
Not once did I expect such an ordeal to befall Karnak. You would have avoided it entirely had I not insisted you remain there. My deepest apologies.
It's fine.
We'll be sending a scouting party to the town at once. Though you must be exhausted, we would have you recount the events to us later.
Got it.
Hoy there, Karja. Really went through the grinder today, huh?
Grimson.
What's with the getup? You suddenly develop an eye for fashion?
Bite your tongue!
I suppose that's neither here nor there. Not with everything going to hell in a handbasket. That boy over there, the mana user?
Your daughter's been a lifesaver.
Seems to me like that goes the other way around, too. I've heard bits and pieces about what you've been through. Probably has your mind swimming in questions. I've only got one thing to say, though.
He does sound like Optimus Prime, doesn't he?
They're gonna be helping us out. Can't have enough mana wielders in these trying times, am I right?
Crimson.
Hey! Hold on a second! Those goons kidnapped the entire population of Karnak!
They what?
We didn't realize it had come to that point.
Protecting the town was part of the deal my pops made with you, wasn't it? So go save them! If you don't, who will?
Oh yeah, you're Clement's boy, ain't ya? Let me offer a little reminder. We Normans ain't defenders of justice. We're lawless brigands.
Okay, there go the training wheels, essentially.
Hey, it's in sight.
Well, supposedly. Hopefully.
The headquarters of the Balta Sea Force. And our home, Balta Island.
I want to be getting killed a few times in the fights to come.
Whoa.
Make me struggle. It's only normal mode, though, so... It looks pretty well defended.
It needs to be. It's also the main port for our warships.
Man, what's gonna happen now?
I don't have a clue myself, but based on what Grimson said, you might be the one holding the key to all of this, Adol.
Let me offer a little reminder. We Normans ain't defenders of justice. We're lawless brigands. We honor our contracts, but we do it our way. You there, Red. Where'd you say you came from?
Mountain village in the north. Now let's go with Asteria.
Hey, kid, stop screwing around. Ain't Asteria that Devil's Island place? Not even we could get past the storm wall around it.
Heard an odd rumor the day before yesterday up in Promalock. Seems some red-headed kid from the north was able to get rid of the storm wall.
Huh?
Well, would you look at that mane? Way I hear it, hair that color you only find in the northern European mountains. Gunnar, what do you make of this?
Surely it can't be. Then again, given what happened back in Karnak...
Things are starting to get real interesting. It's clear to me that you're a pluckier lad than you look, Red. For now, I don't care whether the rumors about you are true or not. You keep to our stern till we're back at the island. And you're staying here with him, Karja.
Shouldn't we take him into custody?
He ain't going anywhere, right?
Kept at arm's length, huh?
Can't blame them, all things considered.
Huh? I guess, yeah. Anyway, we're about to enter port.
Are those stakes coming out of the ocean?
They're barricades to keep attacking enemy ships away. There are a lot of watchfires burning tonight. We've got more lookouts stationed than usual.
Seaforce doesn't take any chances.
More importantly, you two, get ready to dock.
Who are you? Identify yourselves!
And what's with the beat-up old boat? You prisoners of war or something?
It's me, Karja, Grimson's daughter.
Karja. Princess? Why are you dressed like that? And why'd you sail in on this junker?
A lot happened in Karnak, and these two are with me. I need to report in about him ASAP.
One of them is Mayor Clement's son. I'll look after him from here.
War Chief Gunnar! Welcome back!
Are those Grimson's orders?
Yes. Our contract states that in the event of an emergency, we are to protect the mayor's family. Gren, was it? Would you come with me?
Like I've even got a choice.
This is for your own safety. Adol, please don't worry about him. As for where you'll stay, Adol...
Miss Karja!
Hey, Easer. Came to welcome me back?
It seems everyone's gotten word of our return.
Yes. I'm glad you're all safe. You must be Adol.
I am? And you are? No. Are you Karja's little brother?
Me? Perish the thought. I'm simply a servant to the Bolter family. My name is Isa. You'll be staying at the Bolter family lodge this evening, Adol. Please allow me to escort you there.
It seems I can leave the rest to you. With that, Princess, I take my leave. The Jarl will explain what comes next in due time, I'm sure.
Got it.
Now then, follow me, Gren.
Well, Adol, be seeing you.
Shall we be on our way as well, Miss Karja?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, given that we've got less than 2 minutes left, Okay. Okay. Start looking for who to raid. Really should have added the timer there just in case, but okay. I'll do that later. Okay. Where are you? There we go. Dashboard. Oh, there we go. You be raiding. Let's see. Bum, ba-dum, bum. What are the names? Races and BRs? Huh? Ah, there's the names. Okay, so awkward monsters. No, no, no. Actually, Juicy's starting now, so let's go with Juicy Pizza. Okay. Go. Yeah, Juicy is playing Tunic. Yes. Okay, did I hit that already? Back. Okay, yeah, no, gotta hit that. Okie dokie. Okay, and the countdown has started. Okay. Okay, yeah. I should. Okay, yeah. Follow me. Subscribe on YouTube if you want to see any of my past VODs. We're going to be rating Juicy Pizza right now. And yeah, tomorrow I should be doing a collab stream with Pikacool_2. So tune in around the same time to see that, unless she cancels, in which case I will be streaming something else. To be decided later, actually. But yeah, thank you for watching, if indeed you still are.